Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another part of The Longest Journey. Where we last left off was that we basically woke up from a dream and we had like this weird ass opening. I'm not saying it's that weird, but it's kind of weird to me because we didn't establish anything about the world or the characters or anything. We just met a granny who was telling a story to I guess for kids or some neighborhood kids. Or adult kids, adult, whatever it's called. I don't know. Like adults who look like adults. Or act like kids, whatever. What is Charlie's apartment?
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom and a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts.
Can we go in? I'm kind of curious about this room now.
Nobody home.
Oh. Yeah, I really love these point and click games because it provides this like old school feeling to it. Like it has that old school feeling towards like something I haven't really often played. Ooh. Who's this lady? Fiona? Who's Fiona? I like how she sits and talks.
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
I just had a lot of work to do.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently. But she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so. But I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh.
Oh, yes. The school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
Hedonism?
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Where's everybody this morning? Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather? Can I ask you a few questions? I better get going.
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course. That is a tempting thought.
No, come on.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona?
Oh, jeez.
Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps.
Oh.
And she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
Damn.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Alright. Can I ask you a few questions, maybe?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
What's up with Zach?
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. He's an arse and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me. So I can't just kick him out.
That's funny. Tell me about yourself, Fiona.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm assuming that Mickey and Fiona are in a relationship, probably. I mean, they sound like they're very close, so just assumption-wise. Do you like Newport?
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
Okay, giving her a lot more time than she needs, I guess. What's the story behind the apartment?
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
Ooh.
It's not that small.
Kind of small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient. And it's got an interesting view.
A brick wall.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
Makes sense. I mean, at the same time, her room is at least... Well, no, my room is a little... Well, nah. Yeah, I think her room is a bit wider or lengthier than my room. My room is kind of like just a box. Hence the reason why this room is not mine. This is not my room. This is my parents' room. And basically, I don't have room to set my computer there. So it's like, what can I do? I have to set it in a bigger room. And this is the only room that I got available to me. But other than that, like, that's the reason why I don't stream it, like, deep in the dark nights. If I did, that's only because I have my own room to stream it in, and I don't have to bother with it. But anyways, that's besides the fact. But yeah, I'm happy that April has a better room than I do. How long have you and Mickey been... Oh, yeah. I was confused. I was like, Mickey? Who's Mickey? I was like, it's the chick that she was talking about.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19.
Oh.
She was in her late 30s then.
Oh.
The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing.
Nice.
When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here.
Nice.
She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure. But she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
Agreed.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
No, I don't want to do that. That's really bad. That's bad for the kids. But at the same time, this game is... I didn't even know this game was actually gonna cross any adult, like, related talks. This is kind of weird. I wasn't expecting this. This is so weird. But I'm finding it enjoyable because it's treating me as a player as mature, like, as a mature audience. Like, it's really interesting to see that. What do you think of me when we first met?
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Ah.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Aw.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
Interesting. At the same time, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I was going to say this at the start, but like, I'm wondering if there's multiple endings to this game, because it feels like a Telltale game where you can land in different multiple endings based on what action you take and what you say to other people. If there's multiple endings, that's really interesting, because I didn't expect that out of this game either. I'm not expecting too much out of this game because this game is purely narrative, and it's really interesting because I don't often play too much narrative games to begin with. This is really heavy narrative, while Telltale games are like narrative, but they lean a little bit too close to the action, I would say, because there's more intense moments and they become more of like the quick time events rather than just a legitimate like game of like sit down, talk, learn about the people, and then build a story off of that, or build what you want to be, who you want your characters to be as you keep talking. Anyways, can you tell me something about
Can you tell me something about the border house?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
Oh, there was more options to that. Oh, you mean the, is the border house the apartment complex, I guess?
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
Oh.
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory.
Oh.
But when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub.
Aw.
It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council. And after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
Interesting. So basically, they used to own an inn, tavern. No, not tavern. An inn, yeah, like a homely inn in America, and then they moved to Venice, which is in Italy, to create a border house. Border house is like for people who are like boarding from out of the country, and are going to school. And they're inspired, so they need a space for living, and so that created this place, which is really interesting. I didn't think that would come about there.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself.
Oh.
And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
I like that. Oh man, that's really good. Do you and Mickey own the place together?
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Understandable.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
Yes, it brings us back. Nice. That's what I was worried about. I was like, can we go back to the like main stuff here? So we already asked her about, tell us about the border house. How long have you known Charlie?
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants.
Really?
It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
Nice.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
Oh.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
True. I already kind of assumed that, it's weird of me, but I mean, I felt like April had a thing for Charlie anyways, even when I haven't talked to him yet, or even seen his face. Well, maybe we have seen his... I think the photograph with the friend, the two friends that stood beside her, like one guy and girl, I think the guy was Charlie and the other girl was like somebody from school. Anyways, tell me about Emma.
Tell me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling.
Ah, there we go.
I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for Fiona.
Yep.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Of course.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Alright. So... so it changes into anything else you can tell me about her. Okay, well, first, can you tell me about Venice?
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless.
Ah.
And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
Okay. I might pick on this.
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here, next to you and Charlie. She's my favorite tenant.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
There was... Oh, I forgot there was another layer of conversation we didn't even say.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
Ah. So it's a summertime kind of thing. Alright.
I'd better get going.
Off to school?
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Alright. That was a really lengthy conversation with Fiona, but at least we get to know everything about the characters. Matchbook? Yeah, I was distracted by this a
It's a
little bit.
matchbook.
Let's take it. Alright, let's see the inventory, actually.
It's a matchbook from the Fringe Cafe.
Ah, okay. So this is the picture I was talking about. This is probably with Emma and...
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
Yeah. I want to see it again. Like, I want to see an up-close picture of it, but I guess we'll meet them later, or we'll see them later.
It's a chair.
It's a coffee table.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
Alrighty.
The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension. You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it.
So how do I get downstairs?
Shelves.
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 Shelves. Now, let's see what's on the cork board. Alright. The Fringe Cafe.
Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food, live performances by Royne Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar, $10 only. Spread the word.
Thanks for reading that, April. I like that.
I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible.
Yeesh. I'll take it, I guess.
I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Yeah, like we'll see that nowadays, I think. I feel like we're not going to see that kind of lady out there. I don't know.
Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Bring your outfit soon? I feel like it would have been bring your pajamas or something because it's a movie night, right? Movie nights are typically with pajamas and something casual, I guess.
Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona.
Oh. Nice tenant or apartment owner, I guess.
Common room, duty roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh, joy, manual labor, my favorite.
But at least we're learning to, like, clean after ourselves.
San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully.
Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Okay, cool. Can we head back? Cool. Windows.
We have a nice view of the bridges from this window.
Sweet. Let's go upstairs first. I want to go to the basement just to talk to Mickey. Yeah, because we didn't get the chance to talk to Mickey yet. But it seems like we can't really. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. Yeah, just go downstairs. Screw it. Let's head out then, shall we? Oh, who's that? No, I want to talk to this. I want to talk to Cortez. Faster.
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
He's a Spanish speaker. That's interesting. Hot.
Hot.
I see. The summers in Newport are never pleasant. And it will get worse before it gets better. They say there's another heat wave headed our way.
Aw, damn it.
Yeah, so I heard. So, you gonna be alright? You don't look dressed for the weather.
Si Dios quiere. Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Wait, did he just call me Ryan? But yeah, I'm starting to be a little confused because I keep saying Venice, Italy, but I'm realizing it's not Venice, Italy. It's probably Venice and Newport in terms of towns or cities, and then they're in a state. In the American state, that is, because it sounds like it. It's like, I know there is a city called Venice and a city called Newport in America, in the eastern coast. That's what I'm assuming that is. But yeah, because Venice, I know for sure is an Italy kind of thing, but I guess I might be wrong. I'm not sure yet. Of course, this.
Hot and sunny like this one.
Well then, you should be happy to be alive today, yes? It is a perfect day. But you are not happy, are you?
Nope.
You are troubled by nightmares.
Damn it.
What?
How does this guy know?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
Oh.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
Oh.
You need some serious help, you know that?
I trust in the fact
We
that
all
he's
do,
correct.
April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Oh. I think conversation log? Musings by Cortez? No. Maybe video diary. Friday morning again. So last time I couldn't read it. I think the reason why I couldn't read it was because my brain was jumbled, like because I was tired and such. But yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm like on my way to school. I'm half asleep. I'm hot. The weather's been unbearable these past few days, to say the least. And I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible. And then this guy, Cortez, who's sitting outside the house, like he does every single day, calls me over. He didn't call. Well, he did call us over. Never mind, because we were walking, and then I was gonna go directly to him. But fine, okay. I got nothing else against the guy. Personally, I make small talks about the weather, just trying to get it over with. And then, how would he know that I've been having nightmares unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him? And I know they wouldn't have. How could he know? And I know he's nuts, but to think that I have some kind of destiny, the guy's been doing too many raptures, I guess? Raptors or whatever they popped back with when he was double digits. The way she say double digits means that he's not
I love this mural, even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
Oh. Yeah, it's just the mural. To the bridges. I wanted to go into this direction, but it apparently cuts me off there. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Ooh. We are having our first cutscene in a long while. That's cool. So we're in like a far off future. Oh, wow. That was amazing. That was super amazing. The way it transitioned from like, you look from the top view, animation wise, and it's like a little video clip, and you pan down or like move the position of the camera down to reveal that that's the actual area that you're coming into. That was fantastic, dude. That was fantastic. Who's this jerk looking guy? I like how he just walks so like happily. It's weird. Alright. Bench, maybe?
Just
Take
a
look at
wooden
the
bench.
Can I sit at the bench? I wonder what happens if you sit on the bench, really. Okay, never mind. I thought there was something wrong. Okay, never mind. Get up, get up, get up. I'm so confused
From
by
what I've
what.
been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
What? Why is it a... Oh my god, why? Why is there a massacre out of nowhere? Alright, let's see, what else is there? To the cafe, to the subway, to the park. So there's 3 ways we can go. Yeah, the thing right here doesn't seem to work, so that's whatever. Let's head to... Yeah, they said that we need to go to school, but I want to go to the cafe. Okay, let's make April run for it. Make her go to the cafe. Because I think the cafe is the more reasonable area for now, because it's been mentioned many times that the cafe is a thing. And Fiona works at the cafe, so... Alrighty. Cool. This area looks kind of weird, but okay.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it.
Jesus.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from...
Already heard that. I'm just trying to see.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care.
So they still make reference of Nancy Drew. So okay, anyways, I'm gonna pause here. But yeah, this is the end of the episode for now. I did get a pinput. What? What? I want to see that.
It's a pushpin.
Why do we have that?
Found. A gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona.
A gold ring.
I did lose
under...
a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
Oh, damn it. We're far away from home anyways. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't. Hope to see you guys in the next part of Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, good night, or whenever watching this. But yeah, so far it's been a lot of storytelling, or a lot of conversing with Fiona, which is interesting because we never got to talk directly to another character that like exists in a real world kind of setting. So far we just only talked to a tree, which was weird. But yeah, overall, so far it's been interesting. Getting to know the characters and getting to know the setting so far has been unique. But yeah, I wish to hopefully repair the relationship between April and Cortez, because they both... Cortez could be right, could be in the right and stuff, so yeah. Anyways, see you guys in the next episode, and yeah, that's it for me in this part. So, Roz, out.